Ladies and gentlemen, the king is here, back one of the bank. We're back with another, we back at it like crack addicts. Deep dick analysis going on. If I could name the title that on YouTube, I would. This would honestly be a series. I would have a series called Deep Dick Analyzation, Deep Dick Discussions, Deep Dick Diagnosis. But unfortunately, YouTube doesn't let me say dick in the title. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Anyways, I need a bitch with a 40-pound ass. We like this. I need each cheek to be 40 pounds. Let's watch it again. Scared the shit out of me. Hold on. Why MC looked stoned out his mind when he was arrested? Okay. All right. I'm done. Let's watch it. Let's watch it for real. Let's watch it. That nigga look zooted. Paimon, you are not a criminal. Oh, we were sleeping in the jail cell. No fucking way.
The fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress.
The truth is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
All of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished.
Something bad will happen during lunch on the third day.
Lunch on a third day.
Mysterious box, a bottle of crimson liquid.
Crimson liquid.
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever go near them at night.
Sooner or later, all will pay the price for their arrogance.
Oh.
This could get a little chilly. Time's up. Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen.
Jesus Christ.
If Risley does have a plan, what could it be?
That nigga Ether wearing a crop top, he gonna drop the soap on purpose?
After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home.
Hey, yo.
I have to...
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
The next stage in the prophecy. The next stage?
And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us.
Why the fuck is that shit floating?
This turn of events.
It's giving me a Dokkan-esque theme, too.
I find it difficult to express my emotions because I cannot fully understand myself.
I cannot fully understand myself.
Find the meaning of our existence one day.
Rumors saying that you were born from calamity. You inherently bring danger to those around you.
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? Melazines can't be trusted! That goes for Nervalette too!
There's only one thought on my mind. Only through bloodshed can their debt be repaid.
Risley! Where did you take my siblings?
Even if the truth may not be pleasant, since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms and keep them in the fortress forever.
What the fuck?
It beggars believe just how carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, have failed to take action.
Who are you? What are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you.
Is this what justice means to you? Answer me, Nubilet!
There's a lot of...
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing.
I want to know what the fuck he's shooting at.
You have dwelt among humanity long enough. You will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past.
Oh, she said pass, not ass. I keep thinking she says ass. Was that it? I don't remember anything else.
Poems and melodies wandering the wind, wafting to pasture.
Bitch, Venti, if you don't fucking move, shut your ass up. Nah, we finna run this back.
There's only one thought.
So the question, so here's, okay, so let's, first of all, let's start from the beginning. Let's go bit by bit. Let's go bit by bit. Honestly, the part about MC going to jail is like the most least concerning thing this entire time. I know they faked it, but like out of this, they were like, hey, MC goes to jail. Boom. Like, it's, I thought MC going to jail was the craziest thing possible to happen in the trailer that out there was talking about. Let's piece by piece it real quick. First question is, let's not just absolutely throw it away. Okay, why the fuck is MC going to prison? Because if we really think about it right now, I feel like there were multiple things, like in the first trailer, there were multiple things that came about. Not in the first trailer, in the 4.0 trailer, when we watched it, there were certain circumstances that they didn't talk about that basically they built up in the actual story that would, like, you know, I don't see why MC would be going to prison. Let me say that, because based on the previous version, Child is in prison, but that's because of the whatchamacallit, the fucking the nigga with the long name, the machine with the long name that's getting the consciousness. But that wouldn't be a reason for MC to go to jail. Mind you, we haven't seen Child this entire trailer. We haven't seen Child. We've seen the bad bitch. We haven't seen Child this entire trailer. So this couldn't be about Child. I didn't even hear his voice, I don't think. And if I did hear his voice, it was in the midst of them playing the music and all the explosions and shit's going on. Mind you, let me go ahead and backtrack real quick. Let me before chat's like, oh, they already told you this, that, and the third. When I was watching the stream, I put subtitles on, and for some reason subtitles was in French, so I had to go into settings like midway through the stream. You thought you got me? You didn't get me. I like midway through the stream, I had to, like, you know, I had to switch the settings. I had to switch the settings over to the English subs in the midst of the stream. So like that first portion of them talking, didn't catch it. Suck balls. Thank you.
The fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for...
So as far as I know, I don't know why this nigga's in jail. If chat would like to tip. Chat, don't say shit. Thank you.
Exiles. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress.
I'm a fucking dumbass. We're investigating why all the... Wait, no. Actually, that still doesn't make sense. Because I was finna say, they put informants in the jail. They put informants in the prison, and they keep disappearing. Why the fuck you got informants in the
The truth
What are the informants for?
is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
All of our informants,
Rats? It's gotta be New York.
including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished.
Actually, that's Lenny talking. So that could be the Fatui, and you know, it could
Something bad will happen during lunch on the third day.
First of all, my nigga put out a Glock Dookie, okay? Glock Dookie, because this is jail. They don't have regular Glocks. They have a Glock Dookie. If you don't know what a Glock Dookie is, go ahead and head over to Urban Dictionary and find out what a Glock Dookie is. He was going to pull one out on this mecha, tearing his ass apart.
A mysterious box, a bottle of crimson liquid.
So, you know those pipes that make strange...
A mysterious box and a bottle of crimson liquid. Honey, why you put a sad face? Did you actually look it up? Don't do it. If you already looked up what a Glock Dookie is, I apologize.
Bottle of crimson liquid.
So, you know Those pipes that make strange sounds.
You know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever go near them at night. What the fuck does that mean? He just saved his ass.
Don't ever go near them at night.
Sooner or later, all will pay the price for their arrogance.
He be piecing these niggas up.
This could get a little chilly.
Mind you, we've been in Fontaine for how long? How many Hydro characters have we gotten? Is this the first Hydro character we're getting, chat? In Fontaine, we've gotten two cryo characters. Have we gotten two cryo characters? Have we gotten two cryo characters? That motherfucker is cryo, nigga. I'm talking about the goddamn dragon. Devil what, nigga? We already have too many Hydro characters. Pyro, Animo, and Hydro. Who was the... I know he's cryo. And we had... Oh, the third brother is cryo. Nevertheless, we just got as Hydro. Fucking... We got Animo and fucking Pyro. Not Hydro. Yeah. He's cryo. Who the hell are y'all talking about? Oh, you talking about cryo from fucking the third brother. Yeah, that's all. We got two cryo characters. What a... And then we finna get a Geo character. I got them another Animo character. No. We got 3 cryo characters. Cause bitch with the camera, this nigga, and the third brother. Jesus Christ. What's going on? Electro and a Geo character. You would think this is Nejnaya or something. Shit.
Time's up.
Pretty sure the Hydro Archon is a
Negotiations have broken down.
You fucking imagine, chat. Imagine. Fontaine. Bitch gets released, you just see a fat ass viral signal. Yo, that would throw me for a fucking loop.
Please leave, ladies and gentlemen.
If Risley does have a plan...
Oh, that's Worcester sauce. Right, Risley? Yeah, whatever, nigga.
After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home.
Now this is my other question. Nigga, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? You're in a fucking cube. Sink all the way down and drop out. How the fuck you drowning in the cube?
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Now,
Start to feel like home.
I had a feeling. I had a little thing to think about. I had a little thing to think about. I thought maybe, like, you know, everybody's a fucking orphan here, and I don't think I don't remember if the third brother was their actual sibling, because you know Lenny and Lynette are actually siblings, but they're part of an orphanage. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure he's an orphan. He's not, I think. So could it be possible that he was there during this incident? I feel like he might have been here for this incident, because I don't think they didn't specify what year this whole incident happened, but I feel like he might have been here. You know, I feel like he might have had something to do with the incident. So, like him being underwater all the time, him just being, you know, and him being in his fucking cube for fucking what?
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
I do gotta do that too. Actually, when Ferment got announced, old dude who we watched the voice lines on last time, when when the nigga got announced, not released, announced, dude already had the voice lines. I don't know what's up with this nigga, but we might, he just might be the plug, because this nigga leaked the voice lines. The fuck?
And now, another catastrophe.
Nigga have voice line leaks.
I mourn this turn of events.
Now the question is, and now another catastrophe. What do you mean by another? 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 First of all, what catastrophe? Oh, they said the second phase of the prophecy is coming about. So in the next update, we could be getting it, or they could hoe us. Have actually, how many acts did Sumeru have in the Archon quest? Did Sumeru only have 3? No. Holy fucking shit. No. Oh, actually, no. Hold on. Pertaining to Sumeru, because the second one was the Morning Thousand Roses, and then Act 3 was Dreams. What was Act 4? King Deseret and the 3 Mages. What did this have to do with? Did this have to do anything with Nahida Bobita though? Like, I'm talking about pertaining to Nahida Bobita. Alaka, the Cops of Flame Rises. What the fuck? King Desolate. What did this have to? Oh, yeah. Okay. So, okay. It was really, thank you, Arata Tempest, for the follow. Appreciate you. It was really Act 6 that went into Caliber. That was with fucking, okay. So yeah, okay. So it looks like we chat, they can really hoe us right now. They can really hoe us. I can't even say hold, because they've been doing this on a regular. But, thank you, Kay Yalte, for the follow. Appreciate you. They can really hoe us right now. They can really hoe us. They can make this whole thing about us going into the jail. They can make 4.1 us going to jail. And we don't see the catastrophe yet. Oh my god. Do you know how pissed off I would be? Ugh. Anyways.
It will soon be upon us.
That's where my main track of mind was going. Jesus Christ. Another catastrophe. Is he talking about 500 years? Is he talking about because he is the dragon, because we speculated that he's the dragon. If he's actually, he doesn't talk about that at all. I mean, we're not really in a position to be talking to him about, like, like the first descenders and shit like that. But he doesn't even really say it for real. But he could say, though, are you pulling for any characters? All of them, except for Han Tao. I don't really give a fuck about her. She's cool and all, but maybe this is his story quest and not his Archon quest. He ain't human. Exactly. And we still haven't seen a Vision. Vision still hasn't been seen, by the way. Well, they've never shown. Actually,
More this turn of events.
what did they show for his ass? What did they show for his ass? Let me see. Let's dig dive real quick. Let's real dig dive. Venti 2, yeah, towards the end of the month. I'm going to summon for the new character and Venti towards the end. Not a Vision in sight. That's what I'm trying to look at. I'm trying to look at him in his entirety. Pause.
Time's up. Negotiate. Sooner or later, all will pay the.
Okay, they don't show a Vision for him either. I just had to make sure. They don't show a Vision for him either. So, we can't really speculate that hard. They don't show the silhouette for the Vision. They only show this, and that's it. So we can really speculate, but we can't really speculate for real. because they didn't give any signs for him either. It's on his back, but like I'm looking for. Shin just said I want to. You know what? We gotta pin it. Yeah, it's not showing one on the screen. So like his could be on his back, but I was gonna refer back to him like, oh, they have a vision. They have a vision for his, but they don't like, you know. They have a they.
Ever go near them at night.
Yeah, his vision's right there, but they don't show his vision in his shit, like in his background at all. Like usually they would have like the 5-star and then like the little vision right here. They don't show it at all. So I was gonna reference to him for Neverlet, but you know, they just don't show one at all in this trailer. In this trailer? This trailer at all. This nigga over here shooting Kamehameha waves. Honey, what's Finny? What's Finny? You always putting the dead emojis. What's Finny? What's Finny? What's Finny? Let's stop it. This nigga literally starts flying. Let's go frame by frame real quick. Let's go frame by frame real quick. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Hopefully, in his story, in his voice lines, in his something, he talks about the first Descender. Now, I honestly doubt he will, but I hope he does, chat. I hope he talks about the Descender and I hope he talks about the other dragons as well. Because, you know, I would much rather. Could you imagine voice lines, right? You know how in particular characters, like when we listen to Raiden Shogun or Nahito or Venti or Rex Lapis, they had like each individual voice lines for like all the other gods. What if this nigga had a voice line for all the other dragons and he just talked about the dragons by name, but they just list the name and don't tell you specifically who they are at all? I feel like that'd be fine. Why he looking like that? He better stop. This nigga pale as shit. I feel like that would go crazy. I would much rather him talk about the other dragons than anybody else, to be honest. I really like if he gonna be like, if he did, he'll probably still talk about at least the Hydro Archon. All of a sudden, I have this craving for like a fried piece of fish on top of some bread covered in mustard. And not like the honey mustard they sell in the stores. Not like the sweet honey mustard. The shit that say honey mustard, but ain't really honey mustard for real. It's more mustard than honey. I'm fiending for some. That was so random, I know, but I really want some fried fish with mustard. Goddamn, I'm pregnant or something. Straight Kamehameha wave. This is hard. This is hard. I like this. I like this so much. I like this. Now, this nigga throwing balls on the screen, insane. So it seems like from what I saw, they might have explained it in the trailer. I wasn't really paying attention. I'm more of a visual learner, okay? But from what I was seeing, it looks like he does a thing kind of like Nahida, where like he pause. When he uses his ult, he puts balls on the screen, pause. But when he does his charge attack, if he looks over the balls, pause, and then looks over, that's when he shoots a beam. But he only like the balls, pause, only max out to probably like 3, 4, or 5, and there were still balls on the screen. Pause. So when he did his charge attack with his little circle, he scanned the rest of the balls, pause, and then did his Kamehameha wave again.
It's difficult to express my emotions because I cannot fully understand myself.
I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
Rumors.
Now, this is more than likely. I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day. Now we know the little gangaroonies, because that's what I'm gonna call them, because I can't say the name, because honestly I don't even remember that. Remember it. They came from story. If you haven't played the World Quest, spoiler alert, nigga. I'm gonna give you like a couple seconds. I'm gonna give you a couple seconds. Spoiler alert, if you have not finished any of the World Quests, I'm talking about all of them, nigga. So, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, We know that the Gangaroonies come from like the beast that was in the skeleton of the whatchamacallit, of the thing part of the island on the side that's part of the skeleton. We know that the little Gangaroonies is from over there, that was basically birthed out the beast. But it's kind of weird when they say they don't know the meaning of their existence, because they were just kind of born, you know?
Rumors saying that you were born
Exactly. The name, you know.
from calamity. You inherently bring danger to those around.
Now, rumors say that you were born from calamity. Now, that's not an inaccurate whatchamacallit. I'm not done. Don't say I'm done. You're lying to these people. Don't say I'm done. No, I'm not. JMS. No, cover your ears. I'm not done. I'm not done. JMS. No, this nigga shit lie. I'm gonna tell you when I'm done, okay? Nigga shit's a lie. Why you press play? Because they're talking about it right now. They're still talking about it. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be talking, because when they say rumors say that you've been born from calamity, they're more than likely talking about the events of the big beast. Like basically when what was the name? Ananias? We're gonna call you Illy. We're gonna call you Illy. When Illy was rummaging around, and she was saying basically when she was having fun or doing what she wanted to do, like she was just living it up, she was basically causing harm to everybody else. And then she went somewhere and died, in quotations, which really looks like she was in stasis. It seems like right now she's in stasis. Right now she's in a real mean stasis, because she could be brought back to life, because that's what the whatchamacallit was doing. It was literally about to bring her back to life. So at any given time, I feel like if she actually felt like it, she could really just come back to life. And I'm really thinking about it, the little Gangaroonies was really painting with her blood, but we're not gonna ask any questions, okay? We're not really gonna, So rumor says that you were born from calamity. Now, why would he say rumor says? Because I'm pretty sure he specifically knows where they come from. Unless we're getting it all wrong. If calamity literally means forbidden knowledge, Nahida Quest Part 2 told us, I don't think it's from forbidden knowledge, because that forbidden knowledge don't really got nothing to do with them. All that is from the desert. They kind of got their own calamity. When I'm really thinking about it, Savant was going through a whole lot of bullshit when you really think about it, because Fontaine was dealing with Illy the Beast, Sumeru was handling forbidden knowledge, Mondstadt was handling, what was Mondstadt handling? I think there was going through some bullshit, but nothing too crazy. Actually, Leeway wasn't really. I mean, they had like a dragon, but none. Actually, no. Leeway had the fucking chasms going on. A dragon? No, because the dragon only. I'm talking about late. I'm talking about beforehand, before MC got to Savant. The dragon only really started being a problem recently. But beforehand, the dragon was dragoning. All employment poverty? Stop it.
Around you.
Why should we trust this species?
And now the question is, see, now, it seems like everybody found out what the little Gangaroonies have come from, because that's what I'm thinking about now. Why would they say, why would we trust a species from who knows where? Actually, no, never mind. Who knows where? Never mind. They don't know who they are. I mean, they don't know where they come from. Never mind.
She's from who knows where anyway.
Melazines can't be trusted. That goes for Nervalette too.
What fucking sentence is this? Have you done the music? Yeah, I've done all the world quests for Fontaine. She had rent due? Exactly. She said that racism with her chest. She had experience. Chad. She had experience. She done, Anyways, it seems like, why Why is everybody turning on him? But this still goes with the world quest. I feel like he might have stuck up for them, but I don't understand what they could have done. Unless they brought the bitch back to life. I doubt it though. Should I say okay, I'll be conscious and done. Not talking about world quest anymore. Okay. I think, damn, I lost my train of thought too. Oh, this in particular, this doesn't really fit in with much. So I feel like this doesn't really, how does this fit in the equation with what we have already? Because, by the way, this is voice lined. Actually, y'all could be right, chat. This could be just his story quest. Y'all could be right. Because I'm thinking this doesn't have anything I feel like this doesn't have anything to do with me going to prison. But then again, why would they only show his story quest and not old dude Worcester sauce either?
Only one thought on my mind. Only through bloodshed can their debt be repaid.
Only bloodshed can their debt be repaid. I can't even say too much because I already said I'm done talking about the world quest, but I still, this has, it seems pretty close to, so I feel like if this is the case, that this is his story quest, you can't do his story quests without finishing the world quest first. That's all I'm going to say.
Risley, where did you take my siblings?
Now, who?
Repaid.
Risley,
where did you take my siblings? This is voiced, by the way. Is this a story quest? This could be another story quest, and I could have been Captain.
Where did you take my siblings?
Even if the truth may not be pleasant.
Where did you take my siblings? So that means that Lynette and old dude got arrested.
Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains.
Whose voice is this? This isn't his, right?
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds?
I just noticed he has a
Truth may not be pleasant.
I didn't notice that.
They have no way to dispose of the leftover remains. They have ways.
Are we sure it's his? Are you sure it's his? What do you sure it's his what? Sure it's his siblings? What do you mean? Elaborate. Mars, elaborate on that statement. Give me some context. Sure it's his voice? Yeah, it's literally his. Literally his. Just listen. Just I'm gonna shut up. Just listen.
Where did you take my siblings?
Even if the truth may not be pleasant.
Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains. Don't ever go near them at night.
Crimson liquid?
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds?
You hear that? You hear that? I'm not even trying to be funny. You hear you hear that part of his voice? It's very specific. You hear the
So, you know those pipes.
So, you know those pipes?
Where did you take my siblings?
Even if the truth may not be pleasant.
Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains.
Dispose over the leftover remains. You hear that? You hear that?
They have ways to transform them into other forms.
They have ways to transform them into other forms. You hear that? It's all that, you know?
And keep them in the fortress.
I'm about to hate him. No, I actually like him.
Forever. They have ways to transform them into other forms. And keep.
He does say that shit kind of crazy.
The leftover remains. They have ways to transform them into other forms.
Into other forms.
And keep them in the fortress forever.
It beggars belief just how carefree you have been. From the very beginning.
how carefree you've been. But oh, this is what's her face talking to the god.
You, the god.
Now I'm absolutely confused. Cause what the fuck? Where did you place it? Where does this fit in? Where does this fit in? Where does this fit in? What conversation could these niggas actually be having? Where would you even put this? Does this have to do with World Quest? Story Quest? I don't think so. What could this World Quest honestly be about? That's what I'm really trying to think about. Cause in the other one, actually, in the last trailer, we really didn't get like was I honestly correct about what that World Quest could have been about? That one, I might have had like a bit of a clue. Little something. I have no idea what the fuck this could be about. I cannot, even with all my deep dick analysis, I still don't know what the fuck is going on.
God Focalor have failed to take action.
They're just getting random shit, random important bits, by the way, just random bits of information, just tossing them at me. Who just got hit into the, wait a minute.
Beginning you, the
Who just got the ass beat?
God Focalor have failed to take action.
No, chat, hold on. Now, I'm finna go frame by frame. If these niggas have somehow camouflaged a nigga getting thrown into the wall and I can't see a bit of this person, holy fucking shit. They're just too goddamn good. They're too goddamn good. This nigga got hit at the speed of sound. Do you see this shit? This window is absolutely normal. This window is absolute. You see the shock. You literally see the shock wave. You see the shock wave. Look at this window. Look at the window. Niggas just get hit. He just explodes. He just fucking explodes. He just explodes. And you can't see a bit of this. What was that little splash? This isn't like nut a little bit? Nigga pissed a little bit. Who splashes that? That might be Nevertheless. I don't know. But for him to get blown back like this, who's kicking his ass? Boom. Like, boom. Like, boom. 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 Who kicked?
Who are you? What are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you.
Is this what justice means to you? Answer me, Nubilet!
Who the fuck is yelling at me?
Is this what justice means to you? Answer me, Nubilet!
It was 30 minutes before rent was due. 30 minutes. It was crunch time. Nigga needed that paycheck immediately. He needed that paycheck immediately. That nigga was in the stew like, hey, after I do it, I need a raise for this one. Huh? Yeah, you paused right on that cake, no cap. What? Who fat ass was in frame?
I'm begging you.
what justice means to you? Answer me, Nubilet!
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing. And one day, when you have dwelt among humanity long enough, you will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past.
Who the fuck is talking to me right now? This ain't. That's previous Archon. That's previous Archon. The bitch we got now ain't talking like this. I was finna say, it's gotta be old Archon. The bitch we got right now is not talking like this. The thing is though, are they closely related or something? Because they sound almost exactly the same though. I know it's not her, but they sound almost the same.
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing. And one day, when you have dwelt among humanity long enough, you will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past.
Here's my question, Chad. Here's my question, Chad. Now here's the question. Here's my question. What the fuck is he struggling to push back? Chat, let's be real honest with ourselves. What is he struggling against? What could he possibly be struggling against? This nigga, Shin said he could have been created by the Hydro Archon. We speculate he might be the dragon. Either way, this nigga's strong as shit. If you haven't played the story, why the fuck are you here? I'm gonna talk about it. This nigga one-shotted child. One-shotted nigga. What the fuck are you struggling against? Let's really take into account. Let's take this into account. A primordial god. I'm not getting on you. I'm actually making it. I'm just saying. You really think these niggas Act 3? A primordial god is showing up? Insane. That would. What the fuck could Act 4 and 5 be about? What the fuck could they be about though? What the fuck? The Heavenly Principles Act 3? Nah. Not Act 3, Chad. Cause Act 5, I'm basing everything off Sumeru. Act 5 for Sumeru was fucking insane. They gave me every hold on, no. Cause what was Act 3 of Sumeru? Never the fuck mind, Chad. It's absolutely possible. Never mind. It's absolutely possible. These niggas. It's absolutely possible. Never mind. Never mind. It's possible. Isn't Act 3 and Act 4 in this? I thought it was just Act 3. Maybe something to do with the philosophy, with the pharmacy, with the prophecy, like it's his final stage, right? Or maybe it's Knave. That's the thing, though. The whale against a dragon, though. Let's be honest, though. Let's keep it a buck. You haven't watched the trailer? Go watch the trailer real quick. Go watch it real quick, and then come back. Maybe he's fighting us. We're not this strong. We're not this strong. We're not this strong. We're strong. Not this strong.
You will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past.
It is unnecessary to hold me in such high regard.
What the fuck is this? Is the real question. Now, Chad, imagine this nigga dies. Cause what the fuck is this? Cause what the fuck is this, Chad? Explain to me what the fuck this is. This nigga sitting here in purgatory. It's raining. This nigga sad. Ain't nobody around. Nigga just roaming the streets. He the only one in color. I have no idea what this could be about, chat. Can playable characters even die? I mean, technically, what's her face is a fucking Garner. She's a zombie. I have no idea what this is about. I have no idea. I have no idea what the fuck this could be about, chat. You know what I mean? Why is here is such a big frame? She appears in the trailer for like half a second. Who the fuck is? Hold on, what frame? I don't want to look her up because Google is gonna spoil me. But are you talking about Nave? Oh, okay. Nigga, don't be abbreviating. Like, who the fuck is that? But like y'all said, this could be Act 3 and 4. This could be Act 3 and 4. Cause this could be Act 3 or 4. This could be his story. This could be a whole bunch of shit. Actually, I don't think they didn't put Lenny's story in this. I mean, in the last one. I don't think they didn't put Lenny's story in the last one. I don't think they did that at all. Excuse me. We're gonna fight her ass in Act 5. She can fight me, and I'll take the beating. Let me not scroll too far. Trailers are misleading on purpose, but that's the thing. I feel like none of this. I don't think any of Lenny's story was actually in the 4.0 trailer. Everything in the 4.0 trailer had to do something with the Archon quest. So all of this could potentially just all be Archon quest, chat. They did show you when Leonard's story took place. Hold on, let me look. Players are using it. Using what? Oh, Pokemon. Genshin 4.0 trailer. Let me mute this. Let me put all this back. And then speed, 2, quality, I'm at 14. All right, nigga, you ain't going fast enough. Oh, it was the toy. It was, and we were speculating. We was like, it was gonna be some bullshit. Okay, I remember. Oh, and they did do the World Quest too because of that little house place. Yeah, World Quest. Whoa. 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 What the fuck is he doing here? Why is he 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 here? Actually, that just didn't confirm what I said. That literally just confirmed what I said. Literally what I confirmed. That literally just confirmed what I said. I mean, I was just speculating. It was just, you know, shits and giggles. Just to, you know, just say it could happen.
See, start to feel like home.
I have to.
So he definitely, absolutely, 100% has something to do with the incident. This nigga was absolutely here. Actually, no. If you haven't done the World Quest, scam right now. scam. I meant scram. Shut up. You know what I meant. What world quests? All of them, nigga. All Fontaine world quests. If you haven't done them, scram. I haven't, but I also don't care. That's a bet. Is everybody going? I hope you're fucking going, because I'm finna run my fucking mouth. Now, let's do this. Let's piece it together. 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 Okay, we're in there. We go on the bottom of the sea. We see a little ocean dude, right? And then we do all his friends come together, right? And we make the little bubble while we can go in this place in particular. Now, while we're in that place in particular, we're going through the memories, right? While we're going through the memories, the ocean is getting all the memories back because they forgot all their memories, right? The ocean is getting all its memories back. Now, while we're walking through this chapel-esque room, the ocean itself says that this was a place where children from different dimensions were meeting up and were being studied, but they were also studying. Why the fuck is this nigga here? Now, if we're talking about studying and we're talking about shit underwater, actually, we'll have to see the position of where that world quest took place and where these cube figures are. He doesn't necessarily have to... he doesn't necessarily have something to do with the children in the other dimensions, but he has something to do with the experiments taking place, and it was in my mind. And the ocean is. That's why he likes underwater all the time. That's why we saw that big ass whale, but that whale could actually no, because Chow was talking about his vision fucking up, and it was a whale. So he has something to do with the whale. The whale has something to do with the experiments. But could the whale been the whatchamacallit? Nah, the whale wasn't where the little gangaroonies came from. I don't think, but that could be fucking crazy. Imagine all these just tie back. This place looked like a school. It was a research facility / school for kids from different dimensions. The room that kept repeating? Exactly. Remember the room where the chasm was at the place, for those who don't know? Oh wait, yeah. So when the world quest, when you went underwater and like the little water animals all sacrificed themselves so they could go into so me, Paimon, and the Oceanid could go up into the thing because nobody could fly for some fucking reason. So they all just pushed us up, and then we kept repeating cycles in the world quest where we kept repeating. As we were repeating, the Oceanid kept regaining memories. And in this specific room, they were saying that children from different dimensions were being studied and studying at the same time. Why the fuck was he here? The animals were researchers, right? No, I think the animals were because the Oceanid had foggy memories. I'm pretty sure the animals represented the other children that were being tested with the Oceanid's memory. The animals are children studying institute. Exactly. My question is, why is he here? If he's here, like I said, I don't think he doesn't give other dimensional child, But then again, other dimensions, let's really talk about it, because this game hits it at something that's bigger than we've ever seen before in a world quest, by the way. Know so much about how to fix machines too, for him to be basically heavily involved with this incident, he might just have a knack like that. It was just engineered inside of him. What does dimension mean here? I think it means exactly what it means, a literal different dimension. But in Genshin, we've only gone as far as outer worldly beings. That's the farthest Genshin has got. But They kind of threw this at us to keep with a buck. They really threw this at us. They really threw it. Yeah, Descenders are from other planets, just like MC. MC was planet hopping, and he ended up on Savant. Dimensions is kind of like, Dimensions is kind of crazy. That's like a, thank you. I thought that said Soldier Boy. Saja dope for the follow. Appreciate you. It's going to be fucking insane. Fontaine, nigga, who are you telling? That's why Arena and Jacob said they were different from other humans. I thought it was them. Hold on, who was? Okay, refresh my memory. Who the fuck was Reina and Jacob? It's the animals, I think. Okay. Yeah, when they said dimensions, that's what really the research. Okay. The fraud. Oh, okay. But yeah, everything up until this point, MC, Descenders, the first Descender, the really everything has come into this world falling down. Basically, everything came into this world. But if we're talking about dimensions, having that type of technology kind of got thrown at us. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but at the same time, y'all know I fucking hate this game because you keep giving me questions and I'm never getting an answer. I hate this game so fucking much because I keep getting questions. I might look frustrated, and I am frustrated, but I kind of like it, but I kind of don't. I really hope this game doesn't do a Pokemon. What I mean by that, Pokemon has a whole lot of unanswered questions that only people can speculate about. I really hope Genshin does not turn into this, where we have a whole lot of questions and not a lot of answers. At the same time, I know it's going to take time, but nigga, we're in Fontaine and still have questions from fucking Mondstadt. You got to read the in-game bugs. Oh, my fucking arm. At this point, not even necessarily. Because if we really, if that was the case, there wouldn't be so much speculation about it. Like, the sky is fake. I'm pretty sure there's not a book about it. Matter of fact, I don't want to look it up either. Might get spoiled, chat. I can't do that. I don't wanna. Never mind. I'll read the wiki, but the wiki's gonna tell me a whole lot of shit. 1-star weapon lore? You fucking magic. There's important shit in the books and artifacts lore. How do I say this? Okay. I bought this motherfucker for a reason and I'm gonna goddamn use it. I spent a lot of money on this goddamn whiteboard. I spent a lot of money on this motherfucker and we gonna motherfucking use it, motherfucker. Shit. Can y'all see? Can y'all read? Okay. All right. I spent a lot of money on this motherfucker and we gonna use it. I go into fucking class. This bitch shaking like I'm fucking. Damn. Hold on, let me erase this shit. Okay. All right. Y'all ready? Mind you, got some lint on my shirt. Mind you, when I first started this game, 5 months ago, y'all niggas have been telling me to read the fucking weapons. The goddamn, what's the other shit? Artifacts? I don't know how to spell artifacts. Yeah, in the fucking books. But the thing is, though I could read all... No, actually, let me not say that. Right now, y'all telling me it's been about to be 6 months. About to be 6 months. And I have so many goddamn questions. Y'all are saying my questions can be partially answered by the weapons, books, and artifacts. It should at least be in a world quest or Archon quest. You get me? I feel like all this shit is only going to get me hints though. All of this is only going to give me hints to the deeper story of it. It's like these shits are teasing me. These aren't hints, nigga. These aren't hints. They're teasing me. And nigga, I don't like to be teased. Okay? I hate being... I don't like being teased. So I get what y'all saying. First of all, you niggas told me to read the Ascension material. Jesus fucking Christ. I understand. All of it has some... All of it has some significance. I get that. But I'm not finna get teased about the story that I've been wondering about for 5 months that you niggas have been wondering about for 3 fucking years. Or is it 4 years? 3 to 4 years. You feel me? It's like I'm getting... What am I wondering about? My fucking sister. Sister from... Tavon. First, like, what was that? 4, 5? Are we the 4th descender or the 5th? I forgot. Are we the 4th one? The 4th? So the first 3 descenders, I'm gonna put 3 Ds. I don't know how to fucking spell descenders. What a fake sky. What else are we wondering about? The Fatui in general. But I feel like this is actually gonna get answered in Snezhnaya when we get there. So this is in brackets, because we still Fontaine, we really don't know what the fuck the Fatui got going on. We've barely seen all of them in game. The Heavenly Principles, the Sinner. What else? What? The Abyss! Celestia! How the fuck you spell Abyss? How the fuck you spell Celestia? Celestia. What else? Alice! The witches in general! That's not how you spell witches. Shut up, chat. What else? Dang! Is Dane really a question though? No, I don't think Dane's a question. I think Dane is like a progression story that we know enough about that I really don't have enough questions about. Who the fuck is Hexocolado? Hexocirculus? What the fuck is that? Who the hell is Albatron? The witches. Nigga, I got the witches up there. That's the Twitches, nigga. The world tree is important. What's the fucking world tree? The world tree? Albatron, Alpatron. Alpatron is kind of tied in with the witches, but then again, y'all kind of got answered. Question mark. Y'all kind of got answered with the event. By the way, how come when I start dragons, you're right. How come when I start, did I write fake sky? Fake sky right here. How come when I start playing the game, all the story, all the events that come into the game, whoop-de-doo. All this bullshit. Oh, Benny's an adventurer. Oh, fucking all this fun time shit. When I wasn't playing the game, all these story quests with all this lore, all these events, this means that means this, all this and why as soon as I play the game, y'all start bullshitting? It's been 5 months. Feed me. Gnosis, we know about the Gnosis. I would say why the Fatui need the Gnosis, but that's gonna tie into Snezhnaya. We just gotta be patient on that one. See, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. They're not teasing the Fatui. Fatui isn't this mysterious organization. The Fatui keep showing up like the bad guys in Power Rangers. The Fatui keep showing up. Like, oh my gosh, we need the Gnosis. We're not gonna tell you why though, but you know that each nation is gonna get their whole 5 acts. We're gonna get 5 acts for each nation. And when we get to Snezhnaya, where the Fatui are from, then we'll answer all your questions. They mentioned the 3 Descenders once. The fake sky once. The center. I got that shit in an email. Dragons. Kinda mentioned. Fucking, what was HP? The Abyss. I mentioned all the Abyss. The Abyss is with Dane. And Dane is getting answered after Snezhnaya. I'm gonna put Snez. Yeah, that's just Snez. Actually, it says Sneeze. That's just Sneeze. That's gonna get answered. If this is all gonna get. See this shit. The Fatui answer's gonna come eventually, cause we can see it. We can see how shit progress. Paimon's origin. You're fucking right. This nigga has been with us this whole entire. Fatui, Snezhnaya. We see a roadmap to there. They keep showing up, so we know something. Abyss, Dane, and Snez. I mean, Dane's not coming in Snezhnaya. Dane has his own thing that's coming with the Abyss, so that's after Snezhnaya. Oh, so I'm told. Makes sense. It's all it's reoccurring, so we know it's something we can look forward to. Sister from Tavon, not really. We seen her once. And after that, the fake sky mentioned once. The witches, Alice is mentioned ever so often. We just had, nigga, we had a fucking Bottle Land. Bottle Land ain't have to do nothing about shit. As far as I remember, all we know is fucking Alice was like, hey, you want a bottle? The Ocean was like, yeah, I want a bottle. That was it. Al Patron. This thing is so compact with lore, they won't repeat it to me though. What the fuck is going? Conria? Oh my god, that's just that I don't even know where to put that. Matter of fact, how the fuck? Let's ENRIAH, nigga. They keep talking about this nigga. Oh my god. Although we're supposed to be on top. We seen the doors to Conria. Okay, I mean, who, Kenya? Kai. He's tied in with the Abyss and Dane. Matter of fact, damn, what happened over here? Let's do something else. Let's really talk about something. Let's talk about all the hold on. Let's talk about all the bullshit that's happening right now, okay? Let's really analyze the bullshit that's happening right now, okay? We got like 3 storylines right now. Our sister is in the Abyss, and Dane's trying to stop her, right? Fatui is working with Cryo God. For what objective? Forbidden knowledge. Question mark. Possibly Descender. Celestia. It's just looking at me. It's just looking at me. It's just looking at me. We don't know what the fuck my sister got going on. Honestly, let's be honest, chat. What was the Dane quest for Sumeru? What was Dane's quest for Sumeru? I forgot which one that was. Calibird? Nigga. Okay, Calibird. Can we be honest for a second? Can we be honest? Let's okay, I'm gonna grip y'all real quick. I'm gonna grip y'all by y'all shirt, okay? Get a little bit closer. Excuse me. The Abyss hasn't done shit since Mondstadt. What did Dane do in Inazuma? No. What did Dane do in Inazuma? What was Dane's quest in Inazuma? Dane didn't have one in Inazuma? It was a chasm? Was it really? Oh, so I guess technically they just went back to the chasm. Okay. The Abyss ain't done shit since Mondstadt, chat. What's going on? Let's be honest. Cause we went to Leeway, mind you. We went to Leeway and we saw some shit that was already happening, but we technically didn't stop it. We didn't stop it from doing. We stopped the fountain, but the shit that's going in the chasm is still going on. I remember. Oh, because Inazuma, we got trapped underground. Yes. That place is still there. Wasn't even technically part of the Abyss, by the way. Actually, no, that didn't have Dane. That was just a quest. Never mind. That was just a quest. Sumeru, Calibur, we went back in time. The Abyss hasn't been doing shit lately. The Abyss, hold on, let me scroll up a bit. Yeah, the Abyss hasn't done shit since Mondstadt. And I'm not seeing them. I'm not seeing how they, honestly, I don't see how they're gonna fit into Fontaine. Because honestly, let's be honest, Calibird had nothing to do with all of Sumeru. Had nothing to do with any of it. Calibur just took place in Sumeru. Nothing else was affected for real, let's be honest. Everything just happened in Sumeru. Nothing affected the god. Nobody was talking to the god. Mondstadt, they literally took the tower of a god and flipped it upside down. The chasm had like it was the place of whatchamacallit. It was where everybody basically turned, all the Kami people basically turned. So, in Fontaine, are we gonna get something related to Fontaine, or is it just gonna take place in Fontaine? Planted something in the chasm, also restored the homeland. Abyss also tried to do something in the event, but they haven't done anything in Archon Quest though. See, honestly, as far as I'm concerned, for me, okay, from the point of view of me, a person who has only been really able to play the Archon Quest, if you played at the time that I played from here to now, the event quest is somewhat irrelevant. Why is that somewhat irrelevant? Because it doesn't seem like if I missed an event, it hasn't been important to any of the Archon quests. Anything that's ever really been mentioned has stayed in the Archon quest. I'm pretty sure. I still think I still think whatever the Dane quest is, it's gonna have something to do with Celestia because we're the closest to it now. Exactly. So it seems like the Fontaine, like when we get the Dane quest, it's not gonna be about Fontaine at all. It's gonna be set in Fontaine. It's gonna be about Celestia. Now, mind you, chat. Listen here, chat room. I have something to say. If we get this fucking Dane, you looking at me? Look at me. If we get this fucking Dane quest and Celestia is just not even looked at, it's hands. It's hands. Cause you're not finna unless imagine these niggas do like 6 acts, 7 acts. I feel like Celestia is not, because an act is literally possibly 2 hours, maybe 3. Celestia, this is Celestia, nigga. If Celestia in this dang quest gets a 2 to 3 hour act, I'm gonna be so pissed off, chat. I'm gonna be so pissed off. I'm gonna be so pissed off if we get a 2 hour act for Celestia. I want to spend at least a week playing that shit. I mean, for me, a week is like 2 hour streams. Can I get at least 6 hours? At least. The crazy thing is, I'm saying 6 hours. Mind you, they're still making the other shit for the Archon quest. If Dane's quest takes 3 to 4 months, do it. I don't give a fuck. If it's for Celestia, you could take as long as you need. Do you play? Huh? Do you even play off stream? If you're talking about Genshin, hell nah. I hate grinding on Genshin. I hate grinding on Genshin. I hate it. I hate grinding on Genshin. I hate it. It just take a lot. It take a lot and too much. I hate grinding on Genshin. The most thing I'll do off screen is probably commissions. But anything that has related to a story or anything, I keep it on stream. The Fatui, I could give Fatui some breathing room because it's leading to something. What the fuck is FN? Chat, what the fuck is FN? What was FN? Forbidden knowledge. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Forbidden knowledge? What the fuck was D? Descenders. They've told us more about forbidden knowledge, and I came to the conclusion that forbidden knowledge was from one of the Descenders, possibly the third. Wasn't the first, I don't think. Wasn't the first. Don't know about the second. Holy fucking shit, chat. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm banning you. Who was that? I'm banning you. I'm banning you. I'm banning you. I'm banning you. You be down to grind for me? No way. I'm not. It's not that crazy. It's not too important right now. It's not. I got questions that need to be answered. I think we know one of the Descenders. I could believe if Alice was no, I couldn't. I feel like that would be crazy, but I feel like, okay, this might be controversial, chat. This might be controversial. And in my mind it makes sense, but this might be controversial. Mind you, this isn't a. I don't think Alice is big enough to be a descender. I don't think she's crazy enough to be a descender. I don't think Alice is crazy enough to be a descender. Cause you really gotta. Cause you really. Nigga, come on. And then flip again. Flip again. There we go. Okay. This bitch shaking like it's scared. Come on. Here's my reasoning. I'm not saying, here's my reasoning. Here's my reasoning why I think Alice is not big enough to really be a descender, okay? The first descender, first descender came down to Savant, made like 4 children, and defeated, how many elements is it? Water, fire, air, earth, electricity, nature. 6, 7 dragons. Seven dragons, okay. The first descender came down, made 4 kids, and defeated 7 dragons. And changed the entirety of Savant. Crazy fucking shit. What I assume is another descender is the forbidden knowledge. Forbidden knowledge came in, took out a god and a king, defeated a god and king, and was so powerful, and is so powerful that even the thought of forbidden knowledge could basically ruin the world. Thought/knowing of forbidden knowledge, I'm gonna say poisoned the world. Right. I don't know about the third. I don't know who the third. I don't know about the third. It's either really slip on my mind or don't. Hold on. Actually, let me put y'all on camera mode. Excuse me. I don't know about the third, to be honest. I don't know about the third. The world rejected it. Can we really say rejected? Because if it was rejected, that means it would, push out. It literally poisoned. And a god, that's the thing though. That's the craziest thing possible. A god, the spirit of a god had to erase the existence out of everybody's mind, because if you thought of Greater Lord, you thought of forbidden knowledge, and that would literally bring it back. The only reason MC can think about or have knowledge of the only reason MC can have knowledge about the Greater Lord is because he wasn't directly in contact with forbidden knowledge. He can know, but the fact that Greater Lord knew, and the fact that they were connected with everybody else, that was keeping the forbidden knowledge basically alive. Now, first descent. Okay, let's review. First descender came to Devant, made children, defeated 7 gods. What I assume is the second or third descender, forbidden knowledge, defeated a god and a king, and y'all are saying a dragon, and had to be and knowing it itself, knowing about it, being there when it existed, would keep it going and poison the world, and we had to get rid of the acknowledgement of an entire god to get rid of. I don't think Nahida. I don't think that. I don't think Nahida ever said anything about Paimon for real. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they just stuck to the sister and then just kept it pushing after that. And then, first, Forbidden Knowledge, and now we're going to The Last Descenders, okay? MC and his sister. Sister matter of fact, we're gonna take MC out of the equation. We're only gonna do the sister. We're only gonna do the sister. We're only gonna do the sister. We're not gonna do MC. Sister went through Conria, survived the war between Conria and the rest of the gods, ended up on Conria's side, and became the princess of the Abyss. You see what you get where I'm coming from? Now, as far as we know, as far as I know, let me say that. As far as I know, Alice, unless chat knows something like in a book or something in a game that talks about it, Alice hasn't had a feat like this. We're power scaling, okay? Alice could be strong as shit. She could be strong as fuck. She could be crazy. As far as I know, she's considered the princess by everyone. They also talked about the princess by everyone. Well, we don't know, and that's what I'm saying. I believe we don't have enough information about Alice to really even consider her a descendant. Mind you, she is considered a witch, and she's part of an organization of other witches. Those witches, I believe, are from Tavant. They're just strong as shit. So they don't have to necessarily be... Why do I keep saying Tavat? Jesus Christ. Tavat, same fucking thing. I'm like, they're powerful as shit, but they don't have feats like this. We don't hear... There hasn't, like, in an Archon quest, they've been mentioned. They haven't been fucking insane, though. She made Bottleland? That's what I'm saying. They're strong as shit. One of them basically made an entire being. She made Bottleland. She put land in the bottle. She did that. That's what I'm saying. She's strong as shit. She didn't defeat 7 fucking dragons. Her kids didn't defeat 7 fucking dragons. Knowing about her doesn't poison this fucking world. She didn't live... I'm not going to say she didn't live for 500 years. She didn't do a feat like my sister as far as we know. I don't think right now we can really say she's a descender. I can't consider her a descender right now. I don't think... Only one who has the ability to leave unharmed wasn't affected by... I think Alice seems to be the only one who was able to leave unharmed. Leave Tavant? They did seem like they was in fucking space every time they had like a little meeting or something. It's always the big fucking stars. But then again, space is kind of... I actually learned this from Dragon Ball. Because in Dragon Ball, Goku cannot breathe in space, but there's a scene, or like there's a particular episode in Dragon Ball Super where he basically fights in space. It's not technically space because the Earth has separate atmospheres, and the oxygen levels may be low. You can still be up there though. The oxygen levels are extremely low, but it's still not considered space. It's just an Earth's atmosphere. But all I'm saying is, based on the feats of all the other descenders and MC, let's talk. I don't think MC doesn't got a big feat like his sister yet. What did we do? We fought a dragon, but with help. What happened? We fought Child, didn't totally win. We fought a water dragon with help. Nahida, we fought Scar with help. Fontaine, we didn't really fight. I don't think, did we fight anybody big? I don't think so. We did a whole bunch of law, but nothing real big. Yeah, MC don't got a lot of feats like his sister, but they could be coming. But at the same time, I still want. We got our powers taken away. That's what I'm saying. But so did our sister. So did our sister. We can't. So did our sister. She not around here flying around though. She still has her powers, remember? I remember we was talking about the light in her jewels. Did she though? Yeah, I feel like she had more abyssal powers than her own powers. But I might be wrong. Because we speculated on the light in her, like her, I think it was her earring, it was something else. Where the fuck is my sword, by the way? Alright, chat, we gotta do what we always do. We gotta do what we always do, chat. We gotta do what we always do. We gotta do what we always do.
Smoldering remains, a warning for those that dare trespass. That throne in the sky is not reserved for you.
We gotta do what we always do. Our biggest feat is fighting against a primordial god. That still ain't on her level though. But that's still not on her level though. I feel like we survived fighting a primordial god, but we ain't be like, think about this. 500 years ago in Conria, who died in Conria? I mean, who died in that battle? I'm pretty sure who died. The original, the Archon before A, all right, in Shogun. I forgot if the Hydro Archon, did Hydro Archon die during that as well? The Hydro, okay, the Hydro did. I don't think the Hydro Archon. Wait, did the Hydro Archon die during that battle? Or am I tripping? I forgot about the Dust God. I forgot there are lesser gods in this game. Oh my god, that was in the story once and was never told again. Good memory, chat. She died after the battle? Yeah, but the... while she was going to Conria. So that's my thing. So we have a couple god. Mind you, MC doesn't have a feat about being on Conria. MC doesn't have a feat of being on Conria's side and surviving. Conria's side 500 years ago and surviving that battle. MC doesn't have that type feat. Do we know anything about the Pyro God? Chirom? Chat probably does. But MC, like, she 500 years ago, she came down, was on Conria's side, fought against the gods, survived, and then turned into the Queen of the Abyss. MC don't got a feat like that. But then again, she could even either way, MC I now that's another question. 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 Because let's be honest. MC, let's ask this question. MC having his powers. MC having his powers, would that make a great deal of like a difference though? Would MC having his powers, let me explain this all the way through. If MC had his powers, would that make a great difference in how fights would go? Mind you, I'm taking into account that it was both MC and his sister couldn't defeat a god that was ordered from Celestia. Mind you, is that god stronger than the rest? Is that celestial god stronger than every other god? Like, I mean, every other god we've seen so far. Actually, matter of fact, we haven't, I feel like A is the closest we've had to an actual god of combat. Because Venti was relaxed. He was, but at the same time, we haven't seen them go all out before. But that Celestia god is specifically hold on, I really have to piss too. She actually had time to get her feet. That's the thing though. We've been through five actually. She did have 500 years plus to go through her shit. At the same time though, I'm saying that excuse me, the guy we fought at the beginning of the game was specifically ordered by Celestia, so it's basically one of Celestia's gods, right? And then we look at the Savant gods, and they seem pretty laid back, if you know what I mean. They don't seem battle ready. They don't seem like if shit gets serious, I don't think any, like, honestly 1v1 A might, from the guys we know now, A might have the best fight between that guy and the celestial god. Thank you, Joey and Jingles, for the follow. Appreciate you. Venti may not have a chance. Rex Lapis may be iffy. Nahita's getting smacked. And the Hydro Archon guy we have now is getting smacked. Mind you, none of them have their whatchamacallits at the moment. They're Gnosis. Narcissus. It's not even about Rex Lapis being old. It's the fact that he's not up there no more. He did, yeah, they were in that fight too. And I forgot about the erosion as well. But then think about it. Okay, let's take this into account. Let's take this into account. Do y'all think peak gods, Nahita in her pink Jesus, Nahita in peak condition, peak form, Greater Lord, Nahita Greater Lord version, Raiden Shogun peak version, Rex Lapis peak version, Venti peak version, the previous Hydro Archon peak version, 1v1. Y'all think they taking on the celestial god though that we saw in the beginning of the game? Like 1v1, not grouped? No, exactly. They're not taking that on. So I'm saying, even if, because MC and MC's sister got smacked, one god 2v1 smacked, both with their full powers, by the way, getting smacked. MC with his powers, I don't think is making he could probably, okay, if we go through the fights, Dvalin, it'll probably be easier. He'll probably smack Child. Senora, yeah, I feel like Senora was kind of easy for him too. That wasn't really a big fight for him. Raiden Shogun. Y'all think MC with powers is beating Raiden Shogun? I know we don't have enough information, but just based on what we know, just ignorance. This is just like we just throwing shit together. So what I'm saying is, I don't think MC right now isn't showing. MC isn't showing a real lot right now. But even like I said, I want MC to be in a position where he gets so super pissed off, like an actual tragedy. Because let's be honest, in this game, death is rare. And when there is death, MC is pissed off, but he don't really do too much, if we're being honest. He don't really do too much. Even if MC went berserk one day, can't be too powerful, so it makes sense for MC not to be too giant. But then, but it'll be, I'm like, I don't see MC pulling any crazy feats right now, though. Like, even when he's able to manipulate the elements, it's not really a big thing for real. They say it, but it's not really like a big feat of his. He's not, and he hasn't, the only god he's actually fought was Raiden Shogun. But he won off circumstance. He didn't beat her. Conversations were had. And that's really it. He can't win against dragons, and I think even with his form, he's not beating dragons. Damn, select yourself the archons. Why they give Gnosis to the cryo archon with all the Gnosis might go crazy. It might, you know, it might do something. And then when he fought what's his face, he still needed help from Nahida. Mind you, we totally forgot, or at least I did. When nigga fought the Balladeer, every time he fought and got defeated, it was a dream. This nigga got beat multiple fucking times. If he would have fought him once, he would have got smacked. If fought him once, he would have been dead. Luckily, Nahida kept putting us in a dream. How can the traveler recover his powers if he's not even from this world? I don't know, nigga. Something deep inside. I mean, he has to have something. There's no way they took 100% of MC's power if he can still absorb the elements. MC, like somebody, if I go to Savant right now, I'm not just going to be absorbing the elements. Something is still inside MC for him to be able to absorb all the elements. Bro got a boost from muscle memory. What if we end up using the powers of all the Gnosis to get our powers back? That wouldn't make sense because our powers don't originate from Tavant, though. That would make sense if we was from Tavant and we got our powers from Tavant, but he would have to get a totally different power. Chat, I really gotta piss. Hold on. I'm gonna scroll up. Keep talking. I'm gonna scroll up. I gotta piss real fucking bad. I was muted. Shut your mouth, chat. Am I tripping? First Genshin cutscene. Mooted streamer.
So, what you're trying to say is that you fell here from another world? But when you wanted to leave and go on to the next world, your path was blocked by some unknown god?
Outlanders, your journey ends here. Who are you? The sustainer of heavenly principles. The arrogation of mankind ends now.
Just like that, the god took away my brother. Some kind of seal was cast upon me, and I lost my power. So what?
Chat. Doesn't say locked. Nigga said lost. That shit is gone. Actually, no. No, yeah, it is a seal. It does say seal. It does say seal. It's a lock. Let's not stretch it, chat. Let's not stretch it. Let's not stretch it. Let's not stretch it. Because it says seal, but she says lost. Let's be honest. Some type of seal was cast upon me and I lost my powers. It could be unsealed at some point. Yeah, you're right. Let me not. I'm not finna get too technical. I'm not finna get too technical. Because you know, Genshin isn't a game where you get too technical and shit. Okay, it was a seal. It was a seal. It was a seal. It was a seal. But like I said, I feel like there's gonna be, hopefully there's a point where MC just gets real pissed off. He's like, hey, my powers. Hiya. You know? Hopefully. I just thought of something. You know what would be fucking insane? What? 7 Elements seal on MC? Nah, Shorty wasn't even part of the 7 Elements. She part of Celestia. She's something else. She's something bad, something good. What if we get another Descender? Like, not one that's been here, but just imagine. That would piss me off. What the fuck are you doing here? I got 3 other Descendants to worry about. Actually, ooh. I feel like what was I gonna say? I feel like I'm pretty sure it's either this was already been said or I said it and I was like, I think, nah. Hold on. Wait, was Celestia a Descender? Or was Celestia part of the first Descender? Because Celestia just wasn't part of Tevat. No, Celestia was looking over. Celestia is just part of Tevat. Is it? Technically, oh, because of the buck. the book, the book, the book, the book, the book, the book. Because he was talking about how, yeah, because it slayed the dragons. Right. And the guys aren't originally from this world. Right. People with visions are candidates for being gods. Yeah. Archons need faith to maintain power, so they gotta have people. But that brings us back to like whoever they made a god. Well, whoever has a vision has the right to be able to become a god. But also the gods need faith. But the gods don't give out their visions to people. But as I made the claim earlier, I feel like the gods are the baseline that Celestia is looking for. So when a person's ambition comes really close to the gods, then they become a vision. And when I mean close, I mean fucking close. I mean close. It's got to be close enough for them to become a god. What do they need, guys? To rule over the people. By the way, Leeway's still waiting for a god? Not necessarily. No, because Leeway isn't waiting for a god. Leeway thinks their god has left when he really hasn't. Everybody looks at what's his face like he's a regular person. Their god never left. They think that's something that would be a question everybody would ask. And so when are we going to get a new god? That's a question they would ask, but their god technically never left. Technically, there's not a god anymore, though. He's quote unquote retired. He hasn't died though. I feel like just like Raiden Shogun. When the previous god died, it was passed on to Raiden Shogun. When the Hydra Archon died, it got passed to the most recent. Like the god has to die. Seems like. Because the Greater Lord died and it got passed to Lesser Lord. It seems like a god has to literally decease. He did that on purpose to stop his job and live his life. Yeah, he's living his life, but that doesn't, he's still there though. He's just because he doesn't have the power, he's still considered the god of that land. He's still the god of that land, but he's letting his people actually handle all the heavy work instead. But like literally speaking, the Geo Archon is gone because even if he's immortal, he's not acting as a god. But you don't have to necessarily act as a god though. Like if you're putting it in that perspective, Sumeru would need a new god. Mondstadt would need a new god. Because all the Gnosis are gone. But everybody's Gnosis is gone. Everybody except Archon are the Hydra Archon. Everybody's Gnosis is gone. Nobody's looking for a new god though. Because the gods haven't died. We only seen somebody become a god after the previous one dies. Actually, no, chat would be correct here, because if nobody believes you exist, then are you really a god? Yes, because of Nahida. She didn't have a lot of followers, but she didn't have a lot of followers, and she had a lot of haters. But everybody was believing in Greater Lord. Greater Lord wasn't there though. It was their choice to still praise Greater Lord. Nahida was still their god. And Greater Lord was still dead. People still believe in, yeah. Do people pray to Venti? People still pray to Venti. So it's not like And then we've also seen that just because a god dies doesn't mean they still don't get praise. Sumeru, in fact, that's the literal line. The Greater Lord died. Greater Lord literally died. Nahida was the only person left, and people still prayed to Greater Lord. We go back to Leeway. Rex Lapis has died, doesn't mean all his followers are gone. They're still praying to Rex Lapis. People think Nahida is just what the Greater Lord has always been, so she is technically still getting belief from the people. Really though? Like, you still even got people worshiping the salt god who died thousands of years ago. But fearing it as the counter argument, though, what do you mean? What do you like? People are praising her. It doesn't seem like they're praising her, but they're getting a point of praise. Like she's like what we've seen in the quest. She's so scared of the people not believing in her that she keeps cooking up bullshit, and everybody keeps believing the bullshit. That's why she continues to get praise. The memory I'm talking beforehand. The people think she is the same god. Their memories got altered. So now they believe in Nahida now. Beforehand, people were still praising the Greater Lord. And as we can see, as we saw with Irminsul, Greater Lord and Lesser Lord are considered two separate people. Because if they weren't two separate people, then that would mean forbidden knowledge would still be like in existence if they weren't considered two completely different people. They have like they have different souls, kind of, sort of. It's like not physical bodies, but like their souls and their memories and all that are considered two different people. You have it mixed up. There are two separate entities. However, people don't think Nahida and Greater Lord are two separate gods. Y'all need a podcast? No, we need a black people don't need a microphone no more. We need to take it away, actually. we need less podcasts. No, nigga. Oh my god, never mind. What happened? Yeah, they're same guy but different people. I think, kinda, sorta. Oh, we're not understanding what you're saying. That's why you're saying never mind. Our reincarnation Professor Rose podcast, life lessons for Dr. Rose. Hell no, I ain't got nothing to teach y'all. What were we even saying? How did we even get to this point? What the fuck were we talking about? Let me scroll up. How did we get to this point? Conquer the dragons. People with visions are candidates. The Archons need faith to maintain the power. Archons need faith to maintain power. By the way, Leeway's still waiting for a god. Oh, that's what you were saying. Leeway is still waiting for a god. And that's how we got to that top of the conversation. But goddamn, there are two separate people. But because the people think they are the same person, they are still believing in the god that is Sumerus. They never lost that belief that the god is gone, because it was always still there. So you're saying that the fact that Nahida is there, so you're saying everybody was giving praise to Greater Lord, but that was automatically going to Lesser Lord because they were basically the same person? Yeah, I knew that's what you were saying. I'm saying, um, um, even, oh, I'm giving that a, It's like I get it, but still, How do I gotta sit, hold on. I gotta sit on that for a second. Hold on. Let me sit on, let me get my thoughts together. Let me sit on this for a second. Hold on. Let me sit on it. Let me sit on it. Let me sit on it. Where the people think Rex Lapis died, so it's not like they can pray that he comes back to save them or something. I'm trying to think of an instance, cause Shin's not wrong. Okay, you can say people pray to dead gods all the time, but in this instant, in Tavant, yeah, we're talking like, wait, let's keep it in Genshin. 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 We gotta keep it in Genshin. We gotta keep it in Genshin. The Salt Garden Leeway. Yeah, the Snake and Inazuma. Ah, shit. What the fuck was that? You're right. The god of dance? I was finna say Nilu, but she basically still, she just dressed up as the god of flowers. She didn't praise her or nothing. I mean, she might have given praise, but still. But then we gotta think about it as this way. We gotta think about it as in this. They pray to those gods. They pray to, like a pause. They pray to those gods, but those aren't the Archon gods though. Like, you can still have your side piece, but that ain't your main dish, though. Sorry to talk about the gods that way, but, you know. I still gotta give it the point to, they, like, guys aren't appointed unless they actually die. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. That's the only time it's ever happened. No god has just been like, hey, here. If that was the case, Rex Lapis would have done it, but he didn't do it. Do they pray to them or just admire them? I'm pretty sure they pray. People don't know the Raiden Shogun has a twin sister, A. What about Dvalin? Huh? I mean, like pre-Archon or post-Archon, we only have an Archon god. Not necessarily, because we still have the Celestia. We still have gods of Celestia. So there could still be other gods, and I don't think they're all just gonna be in Celestia. But we just haven't seen any. You know, I don't think, because there was never like, a lot of gods died in the war in Conria. That don't mean all the other gods died, though. I don't think they ever said these are the only gods that are left type shit. You can have powerful entities, but not gods? Nah, I think we can have both. Because they never specifically said that all the gods died, though. They didn't say, like, the salt god died, but that's the god of salt. You know? Like, there are still, like, other, like, underlying gods They don't have as much power as the Archon gods, but they're still there. People have never seen Vinci, but that doesn't mean they think he doesn't exist, where they literally witnessed Rex Lapis die even though he didn't actually die. Hold on, let me read that. People have never seen Vinci, right? Never seen Vinci. But that doesn't mean they think he doesn't exist, right? People haven't seen Vinci, but they still believe he exists, right? Whereas they literally witnessed Rex Lapis die even though he didn't actually die. Right. I swear they said Archon War was until 7 remain, cause like I forgot there was a fucking Archon War. Never mind. Actually, we do. Wait a minute. We still do have the god of the stove, which sounds like a fucking joke, but it actually isn't. Like, he's still, you know, he's still rummaging about though. Rule over the nations. Oh, and then the salt god got real fucking pressured by its people, and then somebody stabbed the salt god and they fucking exploded and turned everybody to salt. Oh, because it was a less. I remember. So there are only because they were worried about the salt god and his people was worried about what was gonna happen to his nation, and then they just ended up getting turned to salt. Okay. All right. That's some crazy memory. Come on, Chad. Come on, y'all gotta remember this shit too. That's the only reason I can make arguments. It's because all this shit gets fucking embedded. That's the only reason I can have conversations. But still, chat, I feel like, yeah, I still like, I don't think the whatchamacallit, I don't think we're gonna get a new Geo God only because of the fact that he didn't die. And every single other occurrence, the god has literally perished. Like, the god doesn't still exist. That begs the question. What? Like, another god doesn't exist while the other one is ruling. And the siblings? No, nigga, I already said that Alice isn't a descendant because she ain't got feet yet. She ain't got toes. She ain't 10 toes down, nigga. She ain't 10 toes down. Not yet, at least. We ain't got no feats from her, okay? We ain't got no crazy feats. We don't have any crazy feats. She got feats. She don't got descender feats, though. If we know a nation can live without a god, then why did it have to be replaced by the older Archon god? I feel like living without the god is in quotations. I don't think they would. No, that it wouldn't be possible because Celestia wouldn't have it to be possible. Celestia wouldn't make it possible because that's the whole entire. That's not the whole entire reason. That's one of the reasons that Conria basically fucking imploded or had to be fought against, because Conria had a god. I mean, Conria was godless and they started fucking with the Abyss. And I'm guessing because, like, you need a god to, you know, like, if a god sees you do that, you fucking implode. So the god basically is there to keep shit in check. But the way nations work so goofily. In quotations, goofily. They work so goofily that nobody is like trying to do abyssal shit. I'm thinking this is back in the day when people were like, yeah, the Abyss. We know better to not to fuck with that. Conria did not have a god. So nobody told him not to fuck with the abyss. And then that's what happened. Didn't the abyss get created after the war? No, I think the abyss got created. No, I think the abyss is what sparked Archons versus. I mean, yeah, Archons versus Khaenri'ah. The abyss is Khaenri'ah for being a godless nation. No, I'm pretty sure. They was like, remember, because Khaenri'ah was so technologically advanced, and then they started fucking with the abyss. I'm pretty sure the abyss happened before. I'm pretty sure Khaenri'ah was fucking with the abyss. They were experimenting, and then it went completely fucking wrong. I don't think it was because it was godless. Because if it was godless, they wouldn't have thrived for so long to have all that technology. Started playing with the abyss, and that's when it started the war. Didn't go do some crazy shit in Khaenri'ah. Who the fuck is Gold? Goldie Roger? One Piece? What about the Helicurls on the curse? That's the curse. But on Caliber Quest, we saw the founder of the abyss that was after the war. Are you like? We're saying that they started fucking with the abyss and everybody started turning into shit. The royals of the abyss started turning to the fucking whatever they call it, the big muscular guys. Other people of the abyss started turning into the big niggas, the mainly water niggas, whatever. Like the normal people of the nation started turning to the hilly trails and shit. Yeah, a nation can live without a god. It's just Khaenri'ah was fucking up. And Celestia only attacked them because they were fucking up. How the calamity happened. Also, Khaenri'ah was called Human Kingdom. There was no god to rule. Yeah, so I'm guessing Celestia was cool. It was chilling on them, vibing. And then they started experimenting on the abyss. And that's when the abyssal curse came about. And then we got to think about the sinners. I mean, actually, speaking of which, the sinner could also be a god, by the way. The sinner could also be a god that is not part of Celestia and not part of the Archons. Still begs the question for me, though, as to why the Hydron was replaced. I think that's what I'm saying. Celestia, I don't think Celestia is going to allow that to happen again. For Khaenri'ah to happen again. I think Celestia is going to keep the rotation of gods going. Because, whatchamacallit, who else? Raiden Shogun, I'm pretty sure almost immediately, Raiden Shogun became the god after her sister died. In terms of this shit, they succumb and the hybrids from the nation. They turned into, okay, by the way. I bet that's great. Okay, Khaenri'ah was doing dangerous stuff and Celestial got scared. Shoot for 4 hours is crazy. Yeah. But Dane says Celestial was jealous because of the kingdom of humans. Did he really? Is it the one who changed fate? It is. Nah, it's the trailer says she knows not to make an enemy of the divine. So maybe the old Hydro Archon fucked with Celestia. The same happened in the chasm and Sumeru. Tried to do some weird experiment equals Celestia nail. I hope Kaya doesn't turn evil. I hope he does. Anytime a character turns evil, he's a better character for me. Hold on, let me look up. Might get spoiled, chat. With Celestia jealous of Conria. How the fuck you spell Conria? Oh wait. Kingdom of Humans. I forgot I gotta type in Genshin fucking Impact. This shit pulling out Bible verses. A long theory, bitch. Theory of Celestia and Conria, bitch. Dane 4.1.4 quest. A soul set apart. Oh, they got the whole fucking dialogue here, chat. Wikipedia is eating. Kingdom. Hold on, chat. They got king, but not kingdom. The very thing the Abyss Hero has been sinking. What are you're asking, ranking, thinking. Yeah, Chad, I don't know. My man said I gotta go to work to afford. Have a good day at work. On the archives, reminder A and McCall are both ruling Uzima, but people thought it was one. But then they can both rule Inazuma, but one of them can only be the god. And I guess Alessia was like, hey, you was ruling right with her. Might as well. Well, chat, I think we talked about everything. I don't even know how we got to this fucking point, but I think we got there. I think we got there. I think we got a whole bunch of speculation. This game is still giving me, the next update isn't even out and it's still giving me more questions. Honestly, I don't even think, actually, yeah, anyways, I think that's all. I think that's all we can really talk about at the moment. Every time we speculate, Comrie is always, Jesus Christ. Anyways, everybody on the YouTubes, like the video, so like it, subscribe channel. Wait, another question I have is that Celestia really just gonna let Kara continue with her plan? Maybe. Now, just maybe. What if Celestia could be curious? That's why. Actually, okay. I'm not gonna. Okay, we can't say Celestia is all knowing, because if Celestia was all knowing, they would have stopped Karia before it happened. So Celestia is actually a group of beings that's actually looking down on the world and knows as much as they can see. And they didn't destroy Conria immediately, even though they was doing a whole lot of crazy shit, because Conria is basically more technologically advanced than every other nation in Savant. So I could speculate, now this is just speculation, that Celestia is extremely curious. I would feel like Celestia might be too curious for their own concern. I mean, for their own well-being. I feel like Celestia might just watch and see what happens, because technically it is a descender, and they are rulers of literally all of Savant, and they only act when something goes wrong. They don't stop anything before it happens. They let I feel Celestia let shit happen to the peak. They do not intervene until shit hits its peak. For example, Conria, they didn't do anything until Kanye basically fucked up with the Abyss, and then it started killing people. What's another example? We can't even say Celestia basically killed a lot of the dragons using the spears, so like it kind of like got that out of the way real fast. Is this gonna end up on YouTube? Of course. I feel like Celestia is curious as to see what the Cryo Archon can actually do. What are you actually getting up to? Because the gods come from Celestia, but I don't think Celestia really give a fuck that much. As long as you stay on the planet, they don't really give a fuck. Because like I said, they could have intervened. They could honestly intervene with a lot, but they don't. I feel like Celestia is just waiting to see what the Cryo Archon is going to do. Because at the same time, the only enemy of Celestia is the Abyss. Literally the only enemy. Not even Savant itself, because the Savant is ruled by celestial gods. Only enemy is the Abyss. So I feel like Celestia is looking at the Archon gods as if they're his kids, and one of his kids is just bullying all the other ones, but it's still gonna sit back and watch. So it's looking to see what it's actually gonna do. And I don't think because the Cryo God, in all honesty, the Cryo God can only can have so many enemies. It could go up against Celeste. It could see Celeste as like a evil father or evil mother or something like that, want to destroy it. It could see the Abyss as an ultimate power that needs to be fought against, but nobody's really working towards it. So that's why, you know, delusions and giving it, the Fatui members having visions and shit like that. Because at the same time, if Celeste had a problem, we see from Child that his vision gets fucked up by a literal whale. A literal whale. And Celeste is basically giving out the visions. If Celestial went to stop the power of a vision, I feel like it could, because a literal whale is messing up Childs. If Celestial wanted to, it could. But all of the Fatui members have visions. If it wanted to stop it, it could. At any given point in time. So to watch to see what the Cryo God does against possibly the Abyss is a possibility that we'll go through. Ain't the well? Oh, wait a minute. Child did go into the Abyss actually. Child did go into the Abyss actually. Child did go into the Abyss. Nahida said Celestia hasn't done anything since the I was gonna say the catalyst, Jesus. But since Kamaria, basically. Yeah, they don't really do anything unless it's fucking huge and it's threatening the world. And then destroying one would basically bring the wrath of Celestia down. It's a lot. But I feel like I said, Celestial is just observing, curious as shit, trying to see what the Cryo God is gonna do. It's either gonna fight against the Celestial, or they're gonna fight against the Abyss, or they're just gonna do something. But I don't think they're too worried. Anyways, okay. Now I'm in the video. Like the video so much I like it. Subscribe to the channel as you can see more. Ring the bell so you know my videos come out. Comment comments any other video ideas on my house. Follow me on Twitter and follow me on Twitch. Join the goddamn Discord.